Good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It is now 6 a.m. at this time, so hey, good morning. I recently woke up. I not just woke up. I recently woke up, went to the bathroom, washed my mouth, took a piss, and today I found out. Well, this news are not that old ago. I seen it from not that old ago. Well, it's not that old. It's like 3 days. It's not that recent. I mean, it is recent. But I saw it from TGG, and I didn't want to make a video about it because I was lazy, and also I didn't have time. But now, since I have time, I saw something ouchy for someone who's been playing GTA for 2,000 hours with almost 3,000 hours, give or take. And that is the nerf to the Cayo Perico heist. So I'm just gonna be very straightforward. I'm not gonna show pictures or graph. I'm just gonna be straightforward. It's simple. Every single thing got nerfed except for pink diamond and gold. The rest are nerfed. Like cocaine, cash, marijuana, or and that's a secondary objective. Painting, yeah, I think painting got nerfed as well. Yeah, painting got nerfed. Those are the secondary objectives that got nerfed. The main objective are tequila. I don't know why they nerfed that. That is already a bad thing to get, and now it is even worse to get. Not bear bonds. Tequila, ruby necklace, which is also nerfed. There's also no point to get ruby necklace. Not even bearer bonds. Bearer bonds used to be like, oh, okay, it's not the worst, but I'll take it. It's bad. All right, those three common objective, they got heavily nerfed. Back then, to get them, tequila was $900,000. Let's start from tequila, shall we? It was $900,000. Hard mode, $990,000. It should have been 1 million, but still, 990,000. It's 700,000 now. Yeah, tequila, the one of the objective no one likes, is now 700,000, which makes that objective even less to want to get it. Now, the next one, the necklace, 770,000. Oh yes, that's a big oof. That's a 30% oof. All the three got 30% nerfed, but still that hurts. And bearer bonds, I think it's like 800,000 or 700,000 too. Yeah, those three are not touching the $1 million range. And you might be saying, why would Rockstar do such a thing? Why would they nerf those main objective that bad and keep the other ones okay? Like at least a pink diamond is good. So if you get pink diamond, you're good to go. But still, like the previous objective are still good things to grind. But now they're like, I don't want this. And that will be if you get cocaine. Which keep in mind, if you don't get cocaine on any site of the area, like say on the docks or the on the farm or at the airport, if you don't get cocaine, then there's no point to do it. Unless you get two paintings, and that is rare on itself. Two paintings that you can grab by yourself. Like I said, and that is rare by itself. And the problem is, me saying that is that in cocaine, yeah, the problem with that is they are now even more rare for you to get cocaine. It becomes even harder for you to get cocaine. And that's an issue because there's another big play that makes people don't want to play Cayo Perico Heist. Like there's no point to play it as a solo, especially, is that you don't get that much. I mean, not the money. You don't get to do it again. There's a cooldown. Back then there was no cooldown. Now there's a cooldown. Now you might be saying, "Oh, makes sense. It might be like a 48-minute cooldown." Nah. Yeah, no. It is a 3 hour cooldown, almost 3 hour cooldown, like 2 minutes and 45 minutes. I mean, 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's a 3 hours right there, dude. That's almost 3 hours of your time, by the way. That's a lot. And that if you do it as a solo. If you do it with someone, it's 48-minute cooldown. So being as a solo, there is no point to do Cayo Perico as a solo. Just do the Dr. Dre, which is sucks because doing the Dr. Dre over and over and over and over, it's fucking terrible because you gotta sit through every single fucking cutscene that you cannot skip. Now, someone tell me, oh, you can skip those cutscenes. No, there are still cutscenes that you are forced to watch, and you telling me that I can skip that, you're fucking wrong, my guy. And here's the thing, on Cayo Perico, the only issue is you gotta do the prep, but makes sense because it is a heist. You gotta do the prep for the heist. But those prep are fucking easy, every single one of them. The ones that are not easy is you gotta get lucky. That is, if you go to the weapon loadout. The weapon loadout prep, that one, if you get the Valkyrie, that's unfortunate. Blow out the Valkyrie. Do it again. That's what I do. I don't know. I no longer do Valkyrie. I just blow it up until I get one of the buildings. What they want to do is encourage people to play with someone else. You know, encourage them to do heists with someone else. Because after all, the gold is not nerfed. So, you know, the gold is still pretty good. The problem with being the gold is the fact that it's you gotta do it with someone else and make sure that someone else does not get caught and gets the key card. So that is the only problem with gold. You gotta do it with someone else and make sure that someone else knows what they're doing. If they're not, well, you get caught. And you gotta make sure there are 3 gold. In fact, that there are 3 gold. Because if you do it with 2 people, 3 gold is enough. If you do it with multiple people, you're gonna need 4 gold, ish. Give 5. If you do it with 6 people, wow, 4 people, 6 gold is the objective you gotta grab. And even still, it's not as much. And here's the thing, if they truly wanted to care for the players, they truly want to be like, oh, I want people to encourage, you know, to play with people. What they should have done is keep that nerf, all right? Keep that nerf, keep the previous nerf as well, but, here's the kicker, buff the gold, and not by 10%, 20%, 30%, no, by a lot of percentage. Because right now, a bar of gold in GTA, I think that's between $18,000 to $19,000. A single bar of gold. I don't know if you guys know this, but a single bar of gold in real life, that's not a lot. That's ass for a single bar of gold. So let's look it up. How much is a bar of gold in real life? A full bar, a brick. There you go. Really? A brick of gold? I don't know if you know this, but in Cayo Perico Heights, what you get is not pounds of gold. You get fucking bricks of gold. A gold brick weighing 400 ounces, 100% purity, sells about 500,000. God damn. You know what? 1 kilo gold bar is going. Okay, so the most widely used gold bar, actually, let's use this one. The most widely used gold bar is 1 kilo, which is 61,000. Let's use that calculation, all right? Let's put the calculator. So let's say it is just let's run it up to 60,000. Let's just try 1,000, all right? 60,000. And keep in mind, in Cayo Perico Heights, there are about 24 bricks of gold, 24 golds, I think, per table. I think there's more. Right? All right. You know what? Let's pull up a picture. Okay, let's use this as a reference. All right, just this. Let's say all the table has this amount of gold. So that is 1, 2, 3. 3 single ones. 2, 4, 6. 2 twos. Only 3 twos. So that here, that's counting 9. So that I count now 9, and there are 1, 2, 3, 5 of 3. So 5 times 3 basically is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yes, 15. So 15 plus 9. Yes, 15 plus 9 is 24. Yeah, I was right. So 60,000 times 24. Basically, it is an equivalent of 1.4 million. So if Rockstar buffed the gold by 40 or 50%, 40%, yeah, 40%, then this would be the definition of, oh yeah, this is worth it. This is something that I will 100% do with people. Because keep in mind, gold is only capable to grab it with people. If they make the price tag much bigger for gold, then yeah, that would be amazing. Or let's say it's not that big. Let's say they decided to step away from the 19,000 and they buff it by 30%, which is like 40,000. So 40,000 times 24. Keep in mind, this is per each table. That is still a very good price, $960,000 per table. So if there are 3 tables, so multiply that by 3, you get that much money as a duo. And that's a lot of money. Plus the main objective, let's say it was tequila, the current price of tequila. Oh, hold on. Let's say it was his current price of tequila, which is 700,000. Oh, well. 3.5 million. And that can be equally split for both parties and a good amount of price, and that will make this heist very good. It would be the equivalent of the best heist anyone could ever do. There's no point to do other heists other than the Calle Perico, which at the same time might be a bad idea and may not be good, but keep in mind the Calle Perico heist, remember, has a cooldown. So if they make it so the cooldown is much longer, or just keep it 48 minutes, then they instead of people waiting for the cooldown, they could do other stuff like businesses, stuff like that, for waiting to the 48 minutes. And obviously, if they do it on hard mode, it will be harder. That they could do that. What they could do is, hey, now you can do it on hard mode, and they can make hard mode, like actually fucking hard. And you gotta be really careful what you do. There's a lot of shit, and that will make a lot of sense. Cause look at this price tag. Obviously, the harder it is, the best the reward. After all, this is something that they could do. This is actually a good idea. If you're doing a hard mode, it will be hard. But if you don't want to do a hard mode, you gotta wait for how long? You gotta wait for hard mode? I think you gotta wait for 2 hours, right? If you wait for more than 48 minutes, the highest difficulty will switch to no. Never mind, 48 minutes. So let's say you waited 48 minutes for the heist, and now if you want to do it on easy mode, just wait for another 48 minutes. But if you want to risk it, if you want to go fuck it, let's not wait, let's go hard mode, you can do it. Keep in mind, if they make it hard, like actually difficult, it's not like, use a couple of guards, you gotta do more hacking. No, it's gotta be like, okay, be careful, because their guards has bulletproof helmets. The second they see you, they sound the alarm. It's not like, oh, he see me, I killed him before he shots, we're good. No, the second they see you, the alarms are sounding. The camera, you cannot destroy any camera. The second you destroy a camera, you are fucked. That would be very fucking difficult. And all you gotta do is, make sure you do things correctly. And that will make it this way too. That will make weapon loadouts worth it. Because there are weapon loadout that has different ammo types. You got hollow points, armor piercing, and full metal jacket. And I don't know if you know this, but full metal jacket is for bulletproof windows, basically. I use full metal jacket for PvP. Because it helps a lot to kill people who's in Kuruma or bulletproof windows like in Monitech. Because there are people trying to cheese it. I'm here like, get fucked. That's it. That is for bulletproof window. And they could have vehicles with bulletproof windows. Kind of like like a new version of the Insurgent, or just remodel the Insurgent with bulletproof window. Because that vehicle deserves bulletproof windows, if you ask me. So when they make it hard mode, it is fucking hard mode. Now vehicle has insurgents or Toyota insurgents with bulletproof window, and they all have bulletproof helmets. Helicopter can one shot you instead of a buzzer. It's now a fucking, I don't know, a FH1 Hunter which shoots rocket or machine guns. Like, that will be fucking hard mode. That will be insane. It's like, okay, the second we are caught, we are fucked. That makes sense, because every time I want to do the heist in hard mode, it's like, oh, I got caught, I'll be fine, I can kill them all. But if they make it that, and make the price tag that big, that will be lovely. That would be amazing. That would have been the best update. Because it's like, hey, the harder it is, the better the reward. But keep in mind, it will be difficult. The guards are very hard to kill. There are bulletproof vehicles. There are helicopters that can one-shot you. So be careful what you do. And that way, so you can grab either full metal jacket weapons to kill those in a bulletproof window vehicles, or armor piercing rounds, which it can kill people who's wearing bulletproof helmet. And that will make sense. That will be like, okay, we gotta strategize. Do we use this or do we use that? We cannot use this because they have this. So we gotta use this. We can do that, but we gotta be careful when we do this. You get the point, right? And that would be like the perfect heist. It would be like, okay, that heist, it will be amazing. It will be perfect. All the things combined right there with all the stuff that I just said is perfection at its finest. But if you don't want to do a hard mode and you don't want to earn the extra reward, just wait for the 48 minutes. And that is literally, that's good. Generally, in my opinion, that's good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If it's a good idea or not. I think it's a good idea. If they make it that way, where in hard mode, the reward will be this. The reward will be this on gold. But it will be very fucking hard. Like the difficulty that I said. Or don't do it. Just leave it like that and kill the heist. Because if they make it a hard mode with this reward, but with the difficulty that I said, it will make sense to do it with people. It will make sense to do it with different guns you want. Because literally there is no point to grab other guns other than the aggressor. Because all you gotta do is get in there, grab your shit, and get out. And the aggressor, you get a secondary pistol that you can one shot in the head. But if they are people with bulletproof helmet and heavy duty armory, like flak jacket, stuff like that, you get the point. Then they're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna be harder to kill if I use the aggressor. The aggressor will not kill them once. It will take much longer shot. It's kind of like mini juggernauts. So instead, I'm gonna use a gun that can penetrate to the armor. Kind of like the conspirator, which that one you get the advanced rifle. What they could do is add the weapon. It needs to be a Mark II weapon. I forgot about that. I forgot it has to be a Mark II weapon, because there are only two weapons that has Mark II shit on it, and that's not the aggressor. I forgot. It is the SMG with hollow points, useless rounds. They should remove hollow points and add armor piercing instead. And for the AK, full metal jacket. What's the point to put full metal jacket if there's no one using bulletproof windows? Like, it's like, oh, I have this piece of shit. Nice. Those are the two guns that are like not worth it if you want to do it quickly. That's pretty much it. Nonetheless, I just made a good idea. Alright? So I think it's a good idea. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think it is a good idea. Nonetheless, if you guys think I'm crazy, if you think that's not a good idea, just keep in mind that will make sense. That will make the Gallo Perico actually make sense. If you do it on easy mode, you get the current nerf basically. But if you do it on hard mode, you get this. And keep in mind, you have a timer to do hard mode. If you don't do it in hard mode in 48 minutes, that hard mode will disappear and all that shit will be lost. And guess what? That make sense. That is understandable. That is a well balance. If you do it on normal or easy, basically, you get this shit. But if you want to challenge yourself, you get this. And in order to get this, you gotta do it on normal to get hard. That sounds so wrong. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe as well. Can't wait to hit 20 subscribers basically. Nonetheless, let me know in the comment section if I'm sound crazy or not. I think it's a good idea. I think that will be a very, very good idea nonetheless. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Nonetheless, thank you and bye-bye. See ya. Oh yeah, here.